Myleene Klass is right here. She's releasing a new book today, inspired by her TikTok videos in lockdown, teaching her daughters the life lessons that they don't learn in school.
Ladies and gentlemen of TikTok, welcome to Which Tool Do I Need for the Job? How to perform CPR on a child. Pinch the soft parts of the nose. You're going to form a seal around their mouth and give 5 rescue breaths.
You should see their chest rise.
We're going to show you what to do if an older child or adult is choking. And this happened to my eldest daughter a couple of years ago. It was really scary, wasn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't cough, and I couldn't ask for help.
Talking about fires with children is scary, but role play it so they know what to do. Make it into a learning game. They won't be able to see through the smoke. Get your children to wear blindfolds and stay low.
Today we're going to teach you how to save your light bulb.
Now the bayonet, line it up, and which way do I turn it?
Righty-tighty. 1, 2, 3.
What a fantastic idea. And Myleene has put all of those ideas and loads more into a new book. It's called They Don't Teach This at School, which is out today. And joins me now. This is fantastic. It's really good and so interesting. We're just talking to Peter there about how they don't teach finance at school and they don't teach you to balance your chequebook or whatever it was. Well, chequebooks, how old am I? But you know what I mean. They don't talk, they don't. And this is all things that actually they should be teaching at school.
Do you know what's really cute? 2 of the teachers at one of my children's school have ordered the book.
Oh,
and
great.
I think that's really wonderful because it shows that we're working in partnership. It's not against anybody.
No,
it's actually we're meant to be doing it together. And the finance side of things is really important.
And you've got a whole section in there about that. Real good practical advice, but also life-saving advice.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's astonishing.
So I really do believe in learning basic first aid because I don't think it's enough if you just know it, because if something happens to you or you need assistance, you're going to need the whole community to know it. And I think it's something that, you know, we should all have access to it.
Absolutely. When I said astonishing, you've actually saved lives.
Well,
already.
I saved both of my daughters' lives. I worked with St John Ambulance and became an ambassador with them as a result because I feel so passionately about it. And as a result of the videos that I made before the book came out today, we've saved 2 more lives. One baby, a mother saved her baby's life.
Because she'd read what to do?
Yeah, as she'd seen what to do on the videos.
On the videos.
And a husband saved his wife choking on chicken at the table. So I actually put his letter in the book where he said thank you, and it's quite an emotional read.
That's incredible, because actually we don't know what to do, and this is very good. And as you said, you know, you got absolutely the right advice, because we kind of, if we don't know, and we don't know what to do. And what I really like about it is you go through it with the kids.
Absolutely.
You go through it with them. You actually, you reenact it so that they know what to do right away.
I think a lot of people worry about telling children about finance, about first aid, about what to do in a fire, about how to change a light bulb, and they think, let children be children. But I'm like, why would you have them learn about trigonometry in the cells of a plant and prepare them for life, but they don't get to life because of all these other things? If you're going to hold your child's hand and get them across the road and show them the dangers of cars, you're going to also have to show them the other dangers in their environment, but how to navigate them, whether they're leaving for uni or whether they've become single mums or silver splitters. Everyone just needs really practical advice or tips that they can just run their own lives in households.
Absolutely. I mean, you think about it, the main things that you want your kids to be, apart from being incredibly happy and contented, is to be financially OK, to have good sex education, to know what's going on with all of that, you know, to be able to protect themselves, and also first aid. Yeah.
Well, when I was writing the book, I said to my girlfriends, you know, how many times have you said, oh, I wish they taught this at school?
Yes.
So then I thought, well, everything I've ever said that about, and I've heard my girlfriends and my male friends, you know, there's a section on plaits in the book, because when I met my partner as a single dad, he said, I wish that I could learn how to plait so I can do my daughter's hair. And now he does all of our hair. Although Ava just said, could you do my hair? Because Sim, he pulls it really tight. It's almost like getting a facelift.
But you know what? That's true. It's things like that you don't really think about.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes sense. So there's life-saving stuff in here, there's practical stuff, and there's also things that you think, oh, I didn't know that. I needed to know that. That's what's good about it as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's fantastic. Good for you.
Thank you.
Now, look, wedding coming up.
Yes.
And the children are helping.
I mean, helping.
It's very brave. But actually, they've got to feel part of that
look
special
at him.
day. I'm so glad you found someone to take care of you and you to take care of him.
Do you know what? I feel really content in the relationship we have, because it's lovely that my children can see that too. And we're like, you know, we've got our little blended family, and
it's really good.
It's just lovely. It's really lovely. Although the reason I'm laughing is I know he's having a nightmare getting the baby to school, because the baby wanted to use his bike, then his scooter, then walk.
Right.
And he let him do all those things. So I don't even know if they're at school yet.
Dads do tend to do that, though, don't they?
Yeah.
They just always go, oh, whatever's the easiest
Whatever you want to
kind
do,
of
I think they
option,
keep
that'll be
returning back
that.
to the house.
Now, look, I'm A Celeb's coming back, apparently, with a sort of big giant one. And everybody, when you think of I'm A Celeb, you always think of that moment with you looking amazing. I mean, look at you, for goodness sake. Absolutely gorgeous. Is that going to be reenacted? The whole nation wonders.
I don't know. I think I might have to tuck them in my socks. I've breastfed 3 babies since then.
But that was a moment, wasn't it? That was a time.
It feels like a lifetime ago, and only yesterday. Is that weird dichotomy? But it was a really good time in my life, and so, yeah, look, I mean.
Well, you looked fantastic then, and you look fantastic now.
You're so kind,
I would have to say. And we were just talking about. Do you remember the whole hearsay thing? That was.
I do remember it. Yes.
You know, we were talking about. I know you were. Went through it 21 years ago.
I know, it's staggering.
It was incredible. But what was really good about that show was it really showed off your classical music skills, which I know are very important to you. You've passed that on to your children. Obviously, you do the radio show, you do all of that. And you've taken... You know how sometimes people are a bit intimidated by classical music and they think...
Yeah, well, I think there's a snobbery around it, because you just see that people wear tuxes and you don't know when to clap, and the music goes on and there's these opera singers warbling in another language, and you just think it doesn't really key into what I'm familiar with. But then if you think that you love the music to E.T. or Harry Potter, that's classical music.
Exactly. Exactly, that's true. And your daughters and, well, all your kids enjoying?
Yeah,
they love it?
They're loving it. In fact, we've had some big news in the Klass household, because my eldest, who's still only 14...
She's only 14,
She's just got into the Royal Academy of Music. And I want to cry every time I say it. I'm so proud of her, because it's such a lot of work. And
that's fantastic.
There she is, getting the news.
Oh,
that's going to set me off. It's too early.
Oh, Myleene, that's fantastic.
She's a good girl. And, you know, when we're talking about finance, she teaches every Saturday. She's got 7 pupils, and she writes all of her earnings in a little ledger. And she's learnt how to, you know, she earns her own pocket money. I don't give her any money. She does that herself. And it's amazing. And it's nice to see her just understand that financial independence using her skills.
Absolutely. Well, look, they don't teach this at school, but they should. It's essential knowledge to tackle everyday challenges, and it's out today.
It's out today.
Good luck with it.
Thank you.
Good luck with it. It's one of those books you want to keep in the kitchen.
Like a little manual on the table, just
always
dip in.
there, and dip in and out whenever you will need it. And a really good idea of yours to reenact all of those things so that you know what to do. Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub, and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.